All right, almost 10 a.m. I'm not really sure if I feel like wearing a skirt. I feel like it's a bit much, but I don't know. I guess I could. I'm not gonna have time to put on makeup here because I'm supposed to be out of this room in about 5 minutes. It's kind of dark in here still, so because I didn't open that yet, so I can't really tell if my self-tan looks normal or not. Because, yeah, I put on self-tanner last night, and I just rinsed it off right now. So, anyways, I am excited to explore this town. This town is famous for having trolls, like actual, like, I'll show you guys, little trolls, like, all over the town. So anyways, first things first, I am going to find a coffee shop. And, okay, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye. Okay, I'm really considering changing my outfit just because it is quite booby. And having a skirt on, I don't know. But it is now time for me to leave this room. That's cute. So, whatever. It is what it is. Let's continue on the adventure. Look at, I just looked up and I saw this little kitty. I don't know if you can really see it. It's so cute. Okay, I just came back to my car and I see this. Isn't there like some sort of thing people say that like once you see a card, you start seeing them all over the place? And then people collect them or something? So I just went there. Super good. Look how beautiful this is. I met some ladies and they said for me to check out this place. So I'm gonna go look inside anyways. Okay, so I actually ended up spending a lot of time at this museum. And it was decently cool, but I did feel a little bit time crunched because I was on a schedule. But yeah, I bought some really cool stuff from the shop here, and yeah, I just took quite a few pictures. And those ladies were really interesting. I was sitting outside at the cafe. It was such good food at that cafe and really good coffee and just all around an awesome time at that cafe. And yeah, those ladies were really interesting. It's like a group of ladies. And so I ended up chatting with a few of them afterward, or after they had the little gathering. And yeah, so they're the ones that suggested that I go to this place. And okay, now I'm walking over to this spot here. And I just thought these statues were kind of interesting. And I like the wallpaper there too. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is pretty funny. Someone had commented asking, like, if I had babies, what would I name them? And I mentioned I would name them, like, some foreign kind of name. That was interesting. And look what I just happened upon. A book of foreign baby names. This is what I would do. And if I never have babies, this is, like, what I'll name my 7 cats that I'll have and 3 dogs. I'm probably not going to buy it, but it's good to know that these things exist. Because I love these types of names with cool letters like that little thing over it. Yeah, I love names like this. Cool. Also, the shop is gigantic. It's like an entire huge house full of Norway and, I don't know, just European stuff. Oh my gosh, this is just the tiniest little area of it. It's gigantic. I do remember this when I used to live, or not live, when I would visit, I guess, Sweden. Cloudberry. Maybe we have that here, but I never had heard of it before. I think sometime it would be cool to make like a bunch of different types of foods and then put those little tiny things, like have like a Swedish food picnic, invite people, or just like different European food picnics and like make it all cool looking. Wow, this is the biggest place I've ever been with these type of souvenirs. This is literally my dream. Okay, well I just got a bunch of stuff. I'm literally repping this place, this town, but the time is ticking, so I gotta go. Now I'm gonna go say farewell to the farmhouse. But this town is so cute, but I feel like I've barely filmed anything. It's a beautiful day, and like everything is European. I went to the museum, and I learned a bunch of stuff and the guy there was really nice. Anyways, I'll try to film a little bit as I walk back to my car. I'm gonna have to just come back here sometime to this town and to all the other places because there is so much to explore. It's crazy, but I'm so happy. And this place is so cool. There's so much stuff, and I spent more at these places than I had anticipated, but that's okay. Also, there's so many gorgeous houses. I mean, this is literally a house. So cool. I never put on makeup today, so I don't look my best, but so awesome. Very glad I got to come here. And look at this thing. And this is just like a Democratic office. I mean, look at this. It's in like an awesome house. That's what I mean. Everything is so cool around here. And everything, it feels like I'm in like a European town. See, everything is like European style. That's another place. I didn't actually go in here, but you know, looks cool. And the ladies gave me this for free. I was gonna buy it, but they're like, just take it. It'll keep your energy up. I was like, all right, sounds good. And yeah, I got a bunch of cool stuff. I'll show you guys in a little bit. This is another reason I'll have to come back because this chocolate shop is closed. Quite a few other things are closed too, so I'll plan to come back later in the summer. Head over feet. Well, I'm not gonna have time to go to, it's called Yellowstone Park. Not to be confused with the actual Yellowstone Park, you know, wherever that is in the US. All right, I just drove by it. The Yellowstone Lake State Park. Oh, that's called English Hollow. Ah, and apparently this area was called the Wonderland because of how, like, just how fairy tale-esque it is around here. All right, y'all. I'm almost to the farmhouse. I hope that there's not a bunch of farmers there. I mean, I don't think there would be, but that might be a bit weird. But yeah, this is where I used to live. I used to live right down yonder. And I used to walk on this gravel road and look around. And I remember I used to daydream, because apparently like this land over here, right over here, is also, or was I guess, also my grandpa's. So I remember I had this vision, I had this dream. I would walk down this area and then I envisioned building my own magical house right down, I don't know if you guys can really see it that well. Down there, my windows are really dirty. But yeah, I envisioned building myself a very magical place down yonder. But yeah, also I almost died when I was over here. That's a story for another time, I guess. But yeah, these big tractors and stuff are very scary, and they are very yeah, they're scary. Okay, anyways, I'm about to drive into the farm. There it is. Oh my gosh, it really does look like it's falling apart because that window, my mom took out that window, so now it's like literally like a boarded up house. Soon this will be just bulldozed down, y'all. Isn't that crazy? Wow, it really does look old. It's like seeing an old friend, but you realize, oh my gosh, they are 95 years old. They really are getting old. Wow. I've made it to my old house. This is literally where I used to live 2 different times. And then over here is the old barn. Up there is where all the workers are, so they might be wondering who the whoozy woozy is driving over here. But yeah, that is the barn. It's really cool actually, but it's also, I mean, it would be cool if it was like cleaned out, but it's just full of really gross wood. A bunch of buildings have like burned down and stuff and fallen down. There used to be a bunch of other little buildings. This is called the bunkhouse. And now it's just a creepy place. I hope my car's okay. I feel like it sounds weird. Anyways, I'm just gonna peek into the house and say my farewells. So yeah, I pretty much have like no time because I wanted to go to Wonder State Coffee and it closes at 5, and guess what? It's already like quite late. Oh my gosh, the house is literally falling apart. Oh, hi house. It's been so long. And my favorite tree. I'm definitely gonna hug it. Wow, yeah, the house is not looking so good. Wow. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I didn't stay here. I mean, I was gonna like stay here rather than at the motel. All right, well, it really is just a deserted house now. Oh my gosh. this was mine. I used this. Maybe I should bring this with me. This was actually really fun. It's a snowboard that I got. I mean, it's for a kid, I think, but it was really fun to go down the hills. Okay, I'm probably gonna bring that with me because I actually really enjoyed using that. There's some hats, random stuff. And yeah, I guess there's still this. So, I mean, if I would have stayed here last night, this is where I would have slept. But yeah, look at this view though. It's so pretty. So when I lived here, there used to be a table here. So yeah, I used to... Oh, I wonder if that guy's coming down to see who's here. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? But yeah, this is where I used to look out the window and just admire the scenery. And yeah, the reason I say am I in trouble is because ultimately this is no longer our property. Like before, this was my grandpa's, this house, and it's a whole long backstory, but you know, he passed away recently, and pretty much, yeah, we sold all of the property and all the land to the other owners. There's 2 owners, but my grandpa owned like 51%, they own 49 or whatever. So ultimately, as of just a few days ago, this is no longer our property. So I guess I am, what's it called? Going to someone's house. What's that called? It's like, whatever that word is, you guys know what I mean. Like I'm inside someone's house. I mean, not really, don't worry. It's still pretty much ours. But as a few days ago, we signed over the papers. So, but yeah, I just want to see it one last time and say my farewells. But wow, it really is looking shabby here. Like this is actually like an abandoned house. But yeah, my mom has been here a few different times to clear out all the stuff. But pretty much the plan is for them to just like hire like a bulldozer or whatever and just literally just demolish this thing. I'm sorry, house, you lived a great life. This was like in my ancestry or whatever you call it, like, you know, my great-great-grandparents or whatever on my grandma's side. No, on my grandpa's side. There's a whole history here of that. So they lived here, so my grandpa, anyways, there's a couple other properties. I don't know what's happening to those other properties. One of them I know like people are living in, like renting out. It's like a nice, it's actually a pretty big, nice house. It's down over that away. Is that like a red Mustang I see? Okay, I feel kind of weird being in here, honestly. So I'm just gonna, and also I need to hit the road. So I'll just say my farewells quickly. Just give it one last little look here. I don't know when they plan to demolish it, but yeah, look at this. Oh, beware, grossness. And this whole place is empty. This is where I used to make my YouTube videos when I first started my channel. Not on this channel, because this channel, whatever, it's kind of hard to explain, but there used to be a really beautiful window here. But yeah, when I first started my other YouTube channel, it got taken down because, sorry, I'm distracted. There's like a hole in the wall. But yeah, it got taken down because it was my U of M email address and my U of M email was ending. So then it's a whole long story, but either way, so I lost access. But to that main channel that I had when I lived in Saudi Arabia and all that, this is where I started. Oh yeah, I guess my channel used to be like Myers-Briggs stuff, ENFP, INFJ, whatever. And then I switched over to like Saudi Arabia vlogs, and then I was just doing whatever. But yeah, when I started that channel, this is where I started. I was right here. Like I would put up my camera right by that window, and I would have a mirror behind it so I could kind of see, because my camera didn't have like a thing I could see. Anyways, this is where I used to make my videos. It's very echoey here right now. And yeah, this is the little kitchen area. I'll flip the camera. The kitchen, I mean, honestly, it had potential. Like, I thought it was really cute. Pretty much no one agreed with me, I don't think, but I don't know if I finished what I was saying. I don't know if I even want to go upstairs, by the way. It's kind of creepy up there. Who knows what lingers up there, too. Oh, and it's open. Okay, sometimes it's closed. I don't know. For all I know, there's like bats up here. I guess maybe this is like the first of many adventures into abandoned houses, eh? Anyone home? Imagine there's actually someone up here. So yeah, I remember when I lived here, I painted these walls. Oh my gosh, no way, that's still there? Okay, this is where I used to stay. Oh my gosh. Not in there. Honestly, these rooms always kind of creep me out. Honestly, obviously that also looks gross, but this was my room. Like, what is going on here? There's obviously something, oh my gosh, something, oh my goodness. For all I know, there's a rodent in here, but yeah, this is where I used to live. I mean, this used to be my room. I used to look at those beautiful flowers out there though. But yeah, and then this was all decorated. It looked really cool actually. And yeah, this whole thing, you can't see it all, but yeah. I have all my books and stuff. And yeah, well, but yeah, this, oh my gosh, this is my ex-boyfriend's, like, all of his ideas. He had like these huge things. This was a long time ago. I guess I could take all of his ideas. He honestly was brilliant with his movie ideas. So like these are all like these 3 things. Actually, there might be more. Like he was scribbling down like all of his ideas and like all the different what do you call it? Like different shots, you know, like for the movie, short film, whatever. Well, I guess will be demolished, never to be seen again. Let's see what else we got in here. Hey, I remember these I had up like, ugh, I don't even know what that is. I remember I thought this was cool. Sherlock Holmes thing. Anyways, whatever. I don't need any of that. Ugh. Oh, I was like, what is on me? Get off me. And yeah, I did put up these little things to try to make it look cuter in here. These little drape things, I put those around. I mean, look, do you guys see the potential? Like, you know, if this was fixed up and not with all those dead bugs and just fixed up, okay, maybe a whole new house. But do you guys see the potential? Do you guys see why I was charmed? Ooh, there's a bee right there. Should I let it out? I feel like it's like, let me out. Maybe it's already dead. But yeah, in theory, or like in fantasy world, oops, I loved this place. It's like, it was like my dreamland. Oh my gosh. Something's quite ironic about me saying that whilst walking through this creepiness. But anyways, what I was saying though is, in actuality, it wasn't as wonderful as I had envisioned, or like as I had hoped. Because ultimately, it kind of feels like you're like in a dollhouse, like when I would be here. Because all around, obviously, are windows, which is wonderful. But then the farm workers would just constantly, so up there is where the farm actually is, I guess, one of the farms, I don't know. But yeah, so then it's like, you're in here, and it's just like you're constantly, here's the street. There's constantly farm trucks and farm workers and people just constantly driving by. And I just kind of felt like I was like in a glass house. You know, I felt like I was like, not that they were watching me, obviously, but it felt like it. Like even right now, I still kind of have that feeling. There's just constantly, yeah, farmers just going on by. And then also there's fields all around this house too. So then you'll step outside and be like, whoa, there's, you know, like fields all around. So there'll be like people mowing, whatever you call that, going around on those things with their giant tractors or whatever. Okay, I should probably check what time it is, honestly. I want to have a moment to myself here. True farewells. Say farewell to this house. But either way, what I'm trying to say though is it wasn't quite as dreamy as I had hoped. I still love this idea of like having like my own little farmhouse, like out in the countryside, especially here in the Driftless area or anywhere that's like similar to this. And just having my own little fantasy land without the business. Even that, like I hear a loud thing going by, it scares me. Oh yeah, see they're moving around cows or something in a big thing. But yeah, without the business, without like a farmland, without like the business of a farm, like animals and stuff, I mean, all that I found to be quite corrupt, how we go about it. And how we go about all the fields, like, and how we just use them. Oh my gosh, look, even over there, we're mowing the fields or whatever. Okay, over there, see? Either way, I just kind of always felt like I was surrounded, you know? But, but yeah, like I'm saying, I still would love, though, to have such a thing sometime. But without all the commotion, without all the loud machineries, without any of the businessy side of it, you know? Minus all that, you know, this is like a beautiful, beautiful place. Oh, goodbye, goodbye. I'm very grateful for this place. Now I shall have a little moment to myself here to say my farewells. And then I need to already skedaddle. I'm not going to be able to go to... And also, by the way, side note, when I was living here, I did not take advantage. I guess the first time I lived here, I don't think I had a car. What is that? But the second time I lived here, like, I had no excuse. I did not do enough. Like, what I'm saying is, there's so many cool little towns I could have explored more. I could have done cool vlogs. I could have went to the Yellowstone Park way more, like that beautiful nature area. There was just so much stuff I didn't do. Like, why didn't I? Oh, I hear a rodent. Either way, it's just kind of weird to think back. I'm like, when I lived here, why didn't I go on side adventures more often? And also film them, you know? Although it was kind of hard. I mean, today, you know, I spent all day in Mount Horeb, and I was just so absorbed in it, and it felt weird sometimes to film. So, like, And I was talking to a bunch of like, you know, local people, and I didn't really want to film everything, you know, so it is kind of hard. I think I would much prefer to have someone with me, a buddy, or like, you know, someone with me so that I can ask them to like film me, rather than like, I don't know. So, man, they're driving fast out there. But okay. I don't remember what I was saying. So, oh yeah, I was also planning to go, potentially to New Glarus. I'm definitely not gonna have time for that today. I'll do that some other time. And this other place nearby, which I'm not gonna go to. But yeah, I was planning to go to Mineral Point. Highly suggest checking that place out if you guys are ever in this area. Mineral Point is so cool. I hear something. But anyways, I'm not gonna have time to go there, so I'll go there a different time. Probably with my mom, because she also loves Mineral Point. And so instead I'm gonna bypass that, just drive through it on my way to Viroqua, I think. And that's where Wonder State Coffee is. And as I said, it closes at 5, and it takes like a little bit to get there. So I need to check my map and see if I'm even gonna make it in time. And I was also gonna go to Westby. There's so many cool places, guys. But I don't think I'll make it there in time to see the little shop that I want to check out. But whatever, I'll drive through it. And as I said, I have more time. God willing, I have more time that I can do this. And also, I'm really happy with this shirt. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys all the stuff I bought, but I'm on a time crunch, as I keep saying, so I don't think I'll be able to show you guys in this video, but maybe tomorrow I'll show you guys all the cool stuff I got. I am extremely low on money. Now with Law of Attraction, you know, I don't really want to be like announcing that all the time, but I am kind of amazed how low I am on money. But also, it's like, I don't have a fear. Like, yes, it would be great to have more money, and I do want to save up, like I said, because next summer I want to go to Europe. At the rate I'm at right now, it looks impossible. Like, I literally have, like, my little cousin who I saw the other day, he said that his dad bet him, sorry, it's so weird that my phone's probably gonna shut off because it's in the blasting sun, so it's probably overheating. One sec. Okay, I really do gotta go, but I will just say, yeah, pretty much my cousin said that his dad had bet him $2,000 that he wouldn't be able to find his ring that he lost in the lake. And then my little cousin did find the ring, so then his dad did give him $2,000. And I was like, thinking to myself, I didn't say this to him, but I was like, my little cousin, who's like 10 years old, has more money than me. Eek. But, oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, there's like a dead wasp. But it's okay though. At the same time, like, yes, I know that it's really very wise for me to have way more money than I do, but also, like, I just don't have a fear. Like, I know it'll be okay. Like, yes, I do know that I should start saving up a lot more, especially with my goals in the future, as far as pretty much just traveling. But it's okay. Like, it is really low. Like, I don't think I've ever been this low. I don't know when the last time I've ever been this low. But also, it's like, I don't feel a fear. And it'll be okay. And also, I don't plan to work very much this summer. I want to work very minimal because I want to, like, really live in the summer, if that makes sense. Okay, anyways, I better get going. Peace out. I'll see you guys maybe at Wonder State Coffee. I'm gonna see if I can order ahead, and then, like, yeah, because I feel bad if I arrive there like right when they're about to close, you know. But anyways, peace. This has been such a great time. I'll see you guys a little bit later today, I guess. But man, it was too quick of a trip. Way too quick. The time flew by. But anyways, I feel like I was gonna say something else. I met some interesting characters today. But anyways, peace. And look, it is very pretty out here, isn't it? This area. The lovely tree that's probably like hundreds of years old. It's so beautiful. Look at this beauty. It's really windy here, but check out this view. This would be my view when I would hug the tree in the mornings. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Better be off. Peace out, y'all. Remember to appreciate the places that you've lived. This place housed me, and it was a very dreamlike place. I'm very, very grateful. I've already said that, I know, but all right, peace. All right, y'all, I made it. I got here at 4:55. It closes at 5. I ordered ahead, you know, so I did feel kind of bad, but there was still a few people in there. Also, as I was driving, I was like, oh no. First off, this has not happened for quite a while, but I was getting like little blinking things on my thing here, that was saying that I need to put oil into my thing. So I need to go get some oil. And then also my gas was getting so low and so low and so low. It was when I just arrived here in Viroqua, like I just entered the Viroqua sign or whatever, that it actually started to blink, like it blinked a little bit at me saying like I need gasoline. So, but I was like, I can't waste any moment because I need to get here before 5 because they close at 5. And I put my online order and I put in the time I was going to arrive at 4:55. And because I was driving pretty fast the whole time, I made it here a few minutes early because on my maps it said that I was going to arrive exactly at 4:55. But because I was going pretty fast, I got here at 4:52. And that's when I realized, okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to turn off my car and turn it back on without getting gas. So then as I'm driving in to Viroqua, I see a gas station. First off, it's the cheapest gas I've seen so far, $3.91, I think, or 99 cents maybe, which is the cheapest I've seen anywhere. So I quick do that. I use one of these cards that my friend gave me, $10. Just quick put in the $10. It was the fastest gas station stop ever. Just did that, got $10 worth of gas so that at least I can like turn my car back on after I park it, you know. And I made it here just in time. They're so nice in there. And this is like some of the best coffee ever. It's just good quality. This can be rare to find. It's so good. And as I'm walking in there, this happens to me. It doesn't happen very often these days, but it happened. And it can happen, and it did just happen, which is my eyes will randomly just start watering. So it looked like I was crying. Oops, my nose is literally dribbling too. But so yeah, my eyes were just watering and stinging. I was like, ah. So I could hardly see, but I was like in a rush getting in there because I didn't want to get in there after they already closed, you know. And so I was like, oh hi, I was like, is this the mobile order? And the gal was like, yeah. She was really nice, but I was like, sorry, there's something in my eyes. But honestly, it seemed like an excuse. Like it actually looked like I was crying. And I was like going like this, and like I was literally like blinded. It's just this weird thing that happens sometimes. Anyways, and also yeah, I still have this weird rash thing on me, y'all. I thought it was eczema, but I don't know. I do not know. Also, this town is really cool. I'm not very familiar with this town. Also, I feel like my phone is about to overheat, but I'm not very familiar with this town, but I know it is really cool. It's a really cool spot. Viroqua. Highly suggest. Okay. I'm gonna go to the food co-op and go get some food. I was gonna see if there's a thrift store open, but I think most things close around here at 5. So I will just sip on this. Oh yeah, I got an iced vanilla latte, and I was just listening to Florence Given podcast, very good. Stella Ray podcast, and now a Hosier podcast, an interview, I guess. It seems like a really cool town, but it's also so busy. There's so much cars. So either way. Okay, I just need to say this. Oh my gosh. So I was just doing that little talking, you know, just in that last clip, and then my phone crashed out because it got overheated, as I suspected. And then as I'm just backing up to leave, I see behind me this really cute guy, which I saw him inside the coffee shop too. He's just really cute, and he was sitting right behind me, and he could see me filming myself because just the way that my car was angled. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. I had no idea he was sitting right behind my car. And then he looks over at me and he gives me like a sympathetic kind of smile. How I interpret it is like, oh girl, you have to talk to your camera. Anyways, I just felt embarrassed, but it's okay. Life goes on. I'm never gonna see that fellow again. And yeah, also yeah, I'm like concerned for my car, so I need to first I'll refuel myself. I'm gonna get some food at the co-op, as I said, and then I will go to there's another quick trip on the way out, so it's perfect. I'll go to that quick trip, fill up a bit more with my gas things. Thank you, Iggy, my coworker. And I'll also get some oil and pour in some oil, and then me and my car will be back to fuel. We'll be fueled. Also, yeah, as I was saying, there's tons of cars here. It's overwhelming. It's like, I guess it's rush hour. It's exactly 5, but it's like overwhelming. But anyways, okay. See y'all later. Bye. Just the fundamentals. I want to try this. My mom was actually drinking some CBD, and I remember I had some a long time ago, so I want to try that. It is expensive. Obviously, I still have that. And just got this. It's only $3, and it looks really good. And then a banana, single, and this, which I wanted to get that, but they ran out of this certain kind. But they had it here and it was on sale. Oh my gosh. So all this was $23. If I would have just gotten this at the coffee shop, this would have been over $20. So what a deal. Somebody's at the gas station. I've had so many guys come up and help me. But yeah, I just had to put in 3 things of oil. It was over $30, y'all. And yeah, some different guys came over and helped me. I mean, I knew what I was doing, but still, it was nice to have like expert car people to help. Anyways, bye. I will say, it has been such an awesome day. Such a full day. I would love to be doing this for numerous days. And yeah, also earlier today, I got a free entrance into a museum. The guy there, it was supposed to be $10, but he's like, it's okay. I so appreciate all the free stuff and all the help I've been getting. And oh, and also I just got asked to be in an interview when I was getting my food. I will also say, I love that the main guy that was helping me just now with my with my oil, I love that he just like did it for me. Like we were just talking and stuff, and then he took the canister and he was pouring it in for me. Anyways, I really appreciate that. It felt very chivalrous, or felt very manly, masculine, in a good way. I was like, oh, I felt like such a lady. I was being like pampered to. I loved it. I love these backwoods guys, these farmer guys. And honestly, that town is chocked full. Honestly, I'm like, should I just move to Viroqua? This town is chocked full of like really cool hippie-esque people. I've made it home, and Charlie boy is very, very needy. I think he definitely needs a friend. Or I just need to bring him to the cabin, honestly. Anyways, just arriving back here, I'm like, ugh. Like currently I'm not vibing with the vibes in my hometown. I'm like, no. I drove by my old high school on the way back. I'm like, ugh. These are things I do not want to revisit. Like, yeah. Oh, Charlie boy, Charlie boy. But I'm here, and I am happy to be here. And now, yeah, now it's time for me to kind of plan out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Anyway, so I think this will be the end because I feel like this video is already pretty long. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow, or in the next video. Anyways, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like it. Please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't, and please comment something kind. And again, I'll see you again tomorrow. Oh my goodness. I actually genuinely feel so bad right now for my car. I was totally clueless, and this has been going on for years, guys. I mean, it's too much to explain right now in this little clip, but I did not realize that having low oil was that major. And I feel so bad for my car. I mean, it's a Toyota Camry, and I'm in love with it. Like, it's literally the best car ever. And now I'm afraid that I like totally ruined it. So I'm going to bring my car in tomorrow. I think that's now my top priority, to see if my car mechanic guys can look at it. I did not realize it was that major. Like, if the light is on, and in the past, I've been doing this for so long. As I said, it's kind of like a lot to explain, but there's been so many times when my car was on blinking, or like had the red thing with like the oil canister, and I would just put in 1 container of oil just because I was being cheap, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just put in 1, that should be fine. Apparently that's really bad for it. Anyways, I was just researching it, and I feel so bad. I'm like, and I drove so much today. My poor car. Like, for all I know, it's like totally bad. Oh my gosh. I drove so much. I did not take care of it until it was convenient for me, I guess. And thank goodness nothing bad happened. Like, as I just said, I've been researching like what could happen, or like why it's important, and that you're actually supposed to fill it up to the right amount. Oh my gosh. And now I'm thinking, oh my goodness. My car is like my livelihood. Like, my job is, I have to drive so much for my job, and I do not have the money to buy a new car or to even like do much fixing. So this is showing me, okay, I should not be so chill about, oh, I have no money. I feel fine. I feel like that just kind of hit me in the butt, like, potentially, after me saying that earlier in this video, like, oh, I feel fine. And then it's like, wait, this is real life. I actually do have a bunch of bills every month. If my car crashes out, like if it shuts off, and which would also be really dangerous if I'm on the highway. Apparently, anyways, that's a lot to explain, but pretty much because of what I did with the oil, and not putting oil in, like, your car can literally just shut off. And obviously that's really dangerous on a highway where you're driving 70 miles per hour. So anyways, there's just a lot. There's a lot. And now, yeah, I already feel the recommendations of me being so boastful about feeling so free and fine with having low money. And now look at this. I mean, I know, again, I'll survive, though. Like, I will survive somehow or another. Like, I just might have to reroute. Also, I really need to cut my hair. But anyways, I just feel so bad now for my car is the main gist. And I had no idea that I was being so bad to my car. And yeah, I was feeling all like, hee hee, like all these guys were coming over, like asking, like, oh, like, do I need help and stuff when I had my top up my car thing, whatever. And I was kind of like, oh wow, look at all these guys, they're being so friendly. But really, they're probably like, what is this lady doing? Like, if her car is low oil, then she probably needs some help. Like, this is bad. Anyways, I've just been so clueless. I did not realize. Now I'm just feeling really worried for my poor car. I didn't realize I was being so mean, like so neglectful. Oh my gosh. Well, anyways. Also, Charlie's just been really weird. And it feels weird to be back, and I'm just noticing, like, kind of some negative thoughts, which I don't want to linger on. But I am noticing them, just, like, about being here, and, like, I'm actually angry about, like, my mom's hoarding. Like, it's become, like, a hoarding house in the basement because she's just taking all my grandpa's stuff, and, like, there's all these reasons, okay? There's tons of reasons why it's in the state it's in, but it makes me so upset, and I'm like, should I tell her? I don't know, like, there's just so much going through my radar right now, and then so many other things. That's part of the reason I wanted to leave my situation living here. Not just here, but my hometown. Just all the different people and all the different situations. And sometimes I feel like I just want to be like, hey, you guys are alcoholics. You're a hoarder. You're mean to your animals. You're married to a super mean guy and you deserve way better. You're living an unhappy life. You need to start, it's like I go through, like, it just stresses me out to be here, I guess. I guess is the main gist. I might cut out this part, but either way. It's already after midnight, y'all, and it's time for me to try to settle down, and hopefully, yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens with my car tomorrow. The poor thing, oh my gosh. I would literally be SOL, though, without a car. I would literally be starting from square zero and have to figure out what in the world to do. I know that that's very easy to judge, like, hearing my situation that I just explained. But I mean, I guess I do have a little bit of money. But either way, okay, I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. I'm supposed to drive up to pick up Molly from the airport. Not tomorrow, but the next day. So that's why I need to get my car checked tomorrow, because for all I know, my car people might say, don't even drive on highways, Anyways, okay, bye.